everybody, it's Lori Morlock with Let's Stand with Lori. Today I want to use the Timeless Tulips bundle. So let's get busy. If you haven't seen this bundle, it's in our mini catalog, and I'm just a sucker for flowers. And it has some really great sentiments also. Mother's Day, get well soon, birthday, happy Easter, happy spring, just a hello. So I'm excited to use this. So here's the card we're going to be making today. This is one I made for one of the girls who didn't make Stamp Club. Now here's my original. I had to add one because accidents happened, and during class it got tipped over into the green. So this is a reminder. Make sure to put this in plastic if you're showing anybody. So there's it's a mistake. I can't fix that. I was able to fix the green off my tulip. But here's the better one that I made for one of the girls. So I like to start with my tulips first. So we are going to use our Highland Heather. And I am just going to use a small tulip first. I'm going to put one on my envelope. Like there. I'm going to put one on the inside of my card. Maybe about right there. Now, I'm going to sit there and also do my happy birthday. So just so I can line up my tulips, I'm going to put my happy birthday up here close to the top here. And it looks like my paper has markings or something on it. I don't know, but we'll see if we can cover that up. So we're going to do happy birthday first up at the top. That way we can have an idea where we want our tulips. I'm going to start again with a small one. And I'm going to put one down here. Like that. And I think, well, it looks like my happy birthday's kind of crooked. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over, and let's see if we can make that a little more straight. If not, people just probably know I'm not a very straight person. Sometimes it's so hard for me to line stuff up, and I apologize. Ta-da! Does that look better? Yeah, it does look a little better. I'm the worst. As I've always told people, I cannot draw a straight line with a ruler. So it looks a little better. So luckily I was able to get them all straight when I was making them for the other girls. I'm going to put this one up a little higher on there like that. So I'm going to just do the small ones first because we are going to put this one on dimensionals. So I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper, get my big tulip. I'm going to press that down good here. There we go. I'm going to get my punch, and it will do a little leaf. And what's amazing, and I should have grabbed some, we actually have some new designer series paper that matches these that are already pre-printed, and it'll just go right into the paper and punch it out perfectly. So here we're going to line it up. And of course, I made it just a little bit too high. Let me take my scissors here. And I'm just going to cut a little bit off here. And give myself a little bit more room. So there I can. So see, now I can fit it into there. Exactly where I want it. I think I like it right. Whoops. And you can kind of barely just close it if you decide. You make sure you really want it there. And I like it right. Whoops. It's kind of stuck now. Right there. See how it lays out a leaf there? You could always sponge that if you wanted to. And so I'm going to go ahead and this way now, as I do my green, I can lay that there and see where I want my stem to be. So we're through with our Highland Heather. I've got my Pear Pizzazz. And we're going to take our stem. And we'll just do our smaller ones first. And so you just really have to do the very tip of it. And I just tried to get up as close to my tulip as possible. So there we go, like there. We're going to do this one the same way. We're just going to barely tip it up there. Okay. And this may seem redundant. I like to do all, the one step. So that way I'll be through with it and I can go on to my next stamp. So that looks good there. Now see, this one's going to be longer, so we can go ahead and do the whole thing here. And you can kind of just play around and see where you might want it to go. I think I'm going to lay it like this way and kind of let those combine here. So I'm going to go up as high as I can. And see, there's just a little hair, so we'll just tip-tat just a little bit. Just add a little bit. And see, we'll probably put leaves down there anyway, so it's not going to matter. Now, with this one, we haven't attached it yet, but look, you can sit there and go, okay, I want it to go right there. So then you can just ink up your stamp again, and you can look, see how far you want to go up. And I'm just going to swing it like that. So then I know it's going to set up there whenever I get that dimensionals on it. So now let's do the leaves real fast. And you can just sit there and lean up. And I just try to let it lay up on the stem. And that way it just kind of... a little natural, and if you want to, you could put one up a little higher on that side, just like that. Okay, and we'll do down here on our inside, and see, you just can really need the tips on those. Okay, so there we go. Let's get our... where'd my tulip go? Let's put that on some dimensionals. Get it ready because we're fixing to be able to put all this card together. Now I am going to make it all nice and pretty and shiny with my Stella. And we'll do that. We'll go ahead and I just kind of spread it all over. And I really like this. It makes it just so pretty and shiny. Oh, and we do have another sentiment that I needed to do. Where's my purple? We're going to put something on the inside for the happy birthday also. And I do sometimes like to, I will just go ahead and kind of write over the sentiment with my Stella. I'll show you what I do. I'll just kind of, well, let me show you on happy birthday. It's probably pretty dry. So I'll just kind of, actually pretend that I'm spelling right over that. So I just act like I've done it. And so see, then it's just got a little bit of shine. Oh, I don't know if you can see that or not. But we'll do the same thing with just kind of pretend you're writing it. And it'll just kind of shine just a little bit. There we go, and I did get all that done. Okay, so let's do these bigger ones. And sometimes, now these two colors are pretty compatible, but you might want to, especially if you're using a darker ink, I would do all the dark and then kind of do this to make sure, it's not, doesn't bleed through when you're doing the lighter color. But this just gives it a nice pretty little gloss. It makes everything shine. And we'll go ahead and do our envelope real fast. Whoop, let's get that out of there before I have another accident. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this one. And then we'll be through with our Stella, and then we can stand there. Let me show y'all. This one's getting a little low, but I was going to show y'all. If you ever needed to, where it says push, if you start pushing, you'll start seeing the Stella start filling up this little lid here. And that's how you know that, it's nice and full and you've got plenty. And you could have very easily stamped and then put your Wink of Stella on your tulip and then punched. It's really just kind of whichever way you like. I have, some people do like to put their, their stems first. It's just has always been easier for me to do the flower first, because invariably when I do all my stems, I'll put in too many or I'll line them up kind of crooked. And again, I'm just going to kind of make sure my bottom thirds here looks good. As long as I like the way it looks, I really don't care. I mean, I care, but it doesn't bother me if there's a little more sticking up at the top. Okay, and let's go ahead and use our bone folder here, and we'll get this nice and straight. I'm going to turn this over. And I'm doing the same thing, just kind of making sure my bottom and my sides look good. Do our inside here. And now you can kind of see this from this view, you kind of see the shine. So now we just got to take our dimensionals off. And then see now, you can, and see, since it stems up so high, I mean, you can really go as low as you want or up as high, you can really just shape it how you want. And I want it up as close to my happy birthday as I can get it without popping it over. So there, now we're going to take these wonderful new champagne rhinestones. Like I tell y'all all the time, I'm a sucker for a rhinestone. So I'm going to, I just love all the new colors. So I'm going to put one up here by happy birthday. And I think I will put one down here, just so it kind of sparkles. And I'll put one over here. So there you go, the Timeless Tulips, birthday card here. And you can use it for Easter, Mother's Day. Here are my directions. I do have the bundle number if you would like to get the bundle. I've got all my measurements. If you need a new celebration, the second release, holler at me and I will send you one for free. Always, I would love for you to join my team. Join my, use the host code when you're checking out. Y'all have a nice day.